What about you? What'd you learn? Besides not to deny travel requests, I guess.
Why did you skip?
I would say probably to, if you are like ever second guessing anything, or if you're second guessing yourself, or if you're just like always questioning the relationship, then the relationship is not for you. And I guess the second thing I would learn is don't be a girlfriend if you're not a girlfriend. Like, don't do girlfriend behavior.
Oh, don't do GFE.
If if the ring's on your finger, but if it's not like the relationship's not completely solidified. So,
question for you: if you go and work at a law firm and you want to get promoted, would you have to perform at your level or above to get promoted?
You would have to perform above, but that is in a work that is in a completely different category.
So you respect your boss more than your boyfriend?
Well, it's not my boyfriend. Like, it would be but
somebody your potential that I'm boyfriend.
To. Yeah, but in my case, like, this was somebody that I was talking to for a year.
Could you have seen yourself with him at the time, like in the long term?
I saw myself with him.
Okay, so you feel like that you respect your boss more than someone that you could see yourself with long term?
No. But
then why would you perform better for your boss? Then
I probably wouldn't perform better. I mean, at my core, like, of course you want to be the best girl you can be for this guy that you like, but like, don't go above and beyond out of your way to be the best girl ever if this guy is having 3 of you. Like, if there's 3 others of you in his life, like, I just don't think, I don't know, I personally learned, like, never forfeit other connections that you can, like, maybe form, never, like, adjust your schedule to fit his if, like, he's not committed to you. And
so you're saying, in a nutshell, if the guy is not fully committed to you, don't give him all your effort.
Yes, and I think you'll know if he's not fully committed to you. Like, if you're out here like, oh, is he committed to me? Is he not? Like, that question alone answers your question. If you're questioning the commitment level, then you are not his girlfriend and he is not your boyfriend, and you're free to do whatever you want and he's free to do whatever he wants.
If you want to go to Yale or Harvard, are they looking for a certain type of candidate?
Yes, and that mindset is what I originally had.
Okay, hold on.
But I learned
otherwise. Are there many qualified candidates that apply to the school?
For sure.
Do you know what the acceptance rate of these schools would be typically?
Probably like 3-4%.
Yeah. So if you want to work at a prestigious law firm or go to a high-end school that everyone's applying to, wouldn't it be fair to say that you have to have exceptional performance?
I agree. You have to have exceptional performance, but how long?
Now, let me ask you this. One more thing. Are there more attractive men that have status, money, charms, good looks, etc., or attractive women?
I believe that there's probably more attractive women in the world, but there's more successful men.
Okay, so there's more. You said what? There's more successful men than beautiful women?
I think there's probably more beautiful women than successful men.
Just like there's more applicants than there are prestigious colleges and prestigious jobs, correct?
Correct.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that you need to perform to keep said position?
Yes, I agree. But if he doesn't like you, he doesn't like you. Doesn't matter how often you cook. Doesn't matter how often you clean. This is from my personal experience.
But have you ever thought? Have you ever sat there? Have you ever thought that maybe he doesn't like you because of the lack of those things?
Yeah.
For this specific case that I'm talking about, I know for 100% fact it wasn't because there was a lack. It was as completely just like.
Were you providing those things that were lacking in this case?
100 like more. Yes, I was a wife.
That's what I bring up too. I feel like guys get comfortable. This is like my thing. Like you do all these things.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Exactly.
If you trained him that way and you did this with the anticipation that you were gonna be something, and you projected it, and you literally you lied to yourself. Like you saw the red flags.
Yeah, 100%. That's the lesson learned.
So she took a guy serious.
So exactly, you took him serious before you should have. At the end of the day, that was his lack of performance. He wasn't giving you what you needed, but yet you totally disregarded it.
I ran with it. Yeah.
But then now you blame him.
Maybe today he's not giving me what I need, but tomorrow he will.
Look,
so,
man, look. This is what I mean. Stop the show. This is what I mean when I say women give each other terrible fucking advice. What if I told you that if you had stuck it out, been a good girlfriend, stuck with him through all the bullshit, etc., and you just won the war of attrition, you more than likely would have gotten his commitment. But girls don't want to be patient. Girls don't want to wait. They don't want to forego all the options and opportunities that come their way.
Do you feel that way in Miami, though?
100%.
You do for real, honestly.
Look. But at what cost at that
point? It is very difficult.
Do you know how much time a girl typically loses in Miami waiting and thinking, okay, yes.
Especially you. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm not getting any younger.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is I did do what you're saying for many years. And most of the people that I know and that know me can say that 3 of my exes have come back to me and said, I'm sorry, because you did do the extended time, which is a waste of my time. 5.5 years, 7 years, and I'm not gonna say the details because it's not for the conversation. Health situations, meaning this person was probably going to pass, and I stayed, maybe not. That's me staying committed. Now let's go to the asshole, the narcissist. I said I can fix him, but if somebody can't be fixed that doesn't want to be fixed, yet they lied to me, and I said, wait. But they're lying to me and they want to put in the effort. They go to therapy. They do all this. Yes, I understand what you're saying. Unfortunately, you're going to just have to gamble that time and hopefully it pans out, but it doesn't always pan out. We're in the day and age where it doesn't pan out most of the time. It's just Miami's an animal. Maybe in the Midwest it would.
I would argue it doesn't pan out because women want to field options. Women want to double dip. That's what I've noticed with most modern day women in general.
Okay.
Here's the thing. We can't talk about your situation because you don't want to give all the facts. You know what I mean? I guarantee there's things
a big chunk of it.
Yeah. Well, we don't know his side all the way either.
That's why I don't like to say it because I like people to be here to defend themselves.
Yeah. My point is this. Women typically want instant gratification. They want to be able to have a boyfriend that takes them seriously while simultaneously still being able to have certain options, have certain opportunities, etc. My thing is, if you showed that you were different from other girls, show that you're committed, show that you're going to stand by him even if you find out that he's fucking other bitches or whatever, that would set you apart from a lot of girls. The thing is, a lot of girls have ego. They think that their value is higher than their man's, and they think, I can do better. And the reality is a lot of times you can't do as better as you think you can. So what I'm saying is that if you want a guy that's top tier, that's extremely attractive, that has options, you're going to have to rise and be the cream of the crop from all the other girls and show that you're different. But the reality is most girls have an overinflated sense of self-worth, and they think that they can do better. And that's fine. Go back into the marketplace and think you can do better. But understand that you probably can't.
Yeah.
No, I agree with your point, what you're saying, for sure.
I think honestly, was this guy like attractive, exceptional, had his shit together?
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely had his shit together, attractive, tall, whatever. But
so realistically speaking, like if he's that guy, right? Do you think you're gonna find another him fast and he could find another you?
I mean, he hit me up, like he recently hit me up. This was like 2 years ago, but he hit me up like, that's
not recent. That's not recent. That's not recent. 2 years is not recent.
Yeah, I mean, that was my most like I don't do relationships. So that was the last person that I committed myself to. But after that, like recently, 2 years later, he like reached out to me and basically telling me like he realized that I was very different from other people, and after he experienced other girls, he really like went through like this spiritual like basically awakening on like the type of man that he is. Like that's basically what was described to me. So but during that time period,
Sell dream.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but during that time period, like it doesn't matter how good I would have been, like he was in a completely different headspace than me. And like I think as a guy,
imagine if you stuck it out.
I stuck it out for a very like I would have just been cheated on. Like I would have, and that would have been so.
That's what comes with the game when you're with a winner. Like that's one thing women need to understand. If you're with a dude that's tall, attractive, has a shit together, you think he's not gonna fuck other bitches?
But then when you come out on the other side as the winner, the one that stuck it out, you're a shell of yourself. You're miserable. You're depressed.
Not if you look at it from the correct way.
And what is the correct way?
The correct way is understanding that if you are with a man who is a winner, who is attractive, who makes a lot of money, and understanding that that comes with him fucking other girls, you and him can laugh at the girls that he's fucking with together.
Yeah.
As opposed to looking at it like, oh my God, like this nigga's disrespecting me. He's fucking all these other bitches. You guys could literally be looking at the girls that are trying to fuck him and be laughing at this bitch together for thinking that she has a chance to be in the position that you're in. Because you're the one who's going to be getting all the praise. You're the one who's going to be getting flown on trips. You're the one who's getting your nails paid, your rent paid, your bills paid, all those things. But she's not going to be getting any of that. All she's going to get is some dick and bubblegum.
Yeah, that's a valid point. It's a valid point if you're both on the same page, but that's usually and typically not the case because emotional connections do end up happening. And I think, in my personal opinion, if you are fucking other bitches,
have you been to a zoo before?
Yeah, I have.
When you went to the zoo and the lion was there, did you jump in?
No.
Why?
Because the lion's gonna eat me.
Oh, so you understood that without the lion telling you, by the way, I'm gonna eat you if you come in here, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be fair to say that you got to exercise a little bit of common sense and discretion? Understand if you're with a guy that's exceptional, that has more options and more levers than you, he's probably going to exercise those options.
Yeah, and I'm explaining that now. I understand that that's a valid point, and I get it, like 100%. That makes
so
sense.
even if he's not honest with you and doesn't tell you up front, I want to fuck other bitches, it's probably gonna happen, right?
Okay, but that's emotionless sex is one thing, but then I think the big issue that would be presented in that case is the fact that you don't know if your man is making emotional ties with these women, and like if genuinely you know for a fact that he's just going out fucking the bitch and coming back home to you, that's very different. But that's usually not.
You want to know how you can know?
How?
It's when you're the only one getting that type of praise.
I don't know.
But how would you not know if he's literally showing it to you all the time? If he is constantly making sure that you're the one that he comes to home to every single night and he's talking to.
I've had multiple friends that literally have been that I'm
have
the
you
queen.
though? Have you?
I have. I've never been.
So
in a
how can you say
before.
your friends are going to take? Like you just said earlier, women give each other horrible advice. So
they're
that's
the queen. I get it. They're the queens of the relationship.
Because I want to see what you think here real fast. How many in a relationship? Who's the prize, the man or the woman? Raise your hands if you think the woman is the prize in a relationship. Raise your hands.
You said the woman is the prize.
Weird in a relationship.
I don't know.
The woman is the prize in a relationship.
For me, it's kind of like it's.
Okay, ladies. In a relationship between a man and a woman, who's the prize in general? The man or the woman? The woman. Okay, how many of you think it's the woman? Raise your hands if you think it's the woman. Everybody. Everybody.
Fucking crazy. What the fuck?
Okay, fair enough. So pretty much everybody except for her. Okay. I just wanted to get a litmus test on that. Sorry, continue on your point.
All right. So they're the queens of the relationship. I love you. Like, I'm coming home to you. Let's move in together. You're my queen the entire time. This man is literally having a relationship with another girl.
Concubines.
They're just side pieces.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
In my culture, it's they protect the home as long as the home is respected and the queen is the queen and stays the queen. The king is always king and queen.
Yeah.
But again, I'm not condoning it or condemning it. What I'm saying is it's a cultural thing. At the end of the day, I'm not good with it, but I know that I don't share well. I just don't give a fuck. I don't want to have the patience or the mindset of it. I understand his point completely because I grew up in that. That is my culture to the T. Like my dad had this, my mom was this. She controlled the house, meaning like that she was a queen. Nothing ever got past the home. It wasn't a glass house. It was a house. It was a home. Now, what you're not understanding is because you haven't been there, you haven't experienced it, so you can't talk to it, but you have an opinion, which is fair. Mm-hmm. They come from a culture because this is something that they are trying to explain. But again, this is where empathy doesn't resonate with women or girls or younger girls. This is something you can't teach. Like, I can't teach a man to be a woman. A man can't teach me to be a man. It is what it is.
I think what I'm basically saying is that if a girl gets with a guy who's very attractive, and you know he's attractive, and you know other women want him, he's probably going to fuck other bitches. So it's better to just accept the reality. Hey, if you could find a guy that's tall, attractive, charming, has money, everything is going to be monogamous to you, great. But the reality is you ain't going to probably get him.
Yeah, you ain't for sure.
Because I think the problem is that women think that they're equal to a higher status man, and the reality is you're not. That's
how do you feel about the reverse when you see these old dudes with these hot ass chicks, and then they get pissed off when they go and fuck a guy?
Like old guy that's with a
let's just say it's another guy that maybe he might not have as much. Maybe he's not in the billion status, but he got millions and he's decent looking. He's better looking, and he's also younger.
To the curb.
Yeah. If a girl cheat, like it's not the same as like when a chick runs out and fucks a dude. Is like when a dude fucks another girl. Like a dude can love multiple women, but a woman could really only love one man.
I understand your point.
Like she can't do it. Like if a girl's truly in love with a man,
are you sure about that?
Oh gosh,
you fuck other guys when you're in love with your man?
No.
Okay, then why are you arguing?
So why are you arguing that then?
No, women are very much built differently. They love hard, and men can have different loves for different women.
Yeah, like women are like the reason why it's such an issue.
I'm not saying it's right.
The reason why it's such an issue when a girl cheats is because it's the biggest form of treachery. So like
I get what you're saying. Like you were offended, like he's cheating on me, whatever. But maybe you were his favorite girl, and then you walked out.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know. I think it takes a certain type of woman. Like, I really not respect is the wrong word, but like you have to be a different type of girl to sleep at night with your man, like knowing that like he's fucking other girls. Like you have to be a completely different.
Are you
type
okay
of
with
girl.
a more average man, 5'7", 37 to 50K per year?
I think I'm young, I'm 22, but I think like at this age, I've kind of like started to realize like I would rather be, either way, I want to be like emotionally stimulated, but I'd rather be with like an average looking man that emotionally stimulates me rather than somebody that's like super sexy and whatever. And
so 5'7", 37 to 50K per year. Are you okay with that? That's an average man.
I mean, like, I just don't know.
You're not okay with it.
You're not okay with it. She's a pain.
Okay, like but like, I'd rather.
So here's the thing. Women want to basically be like, bitches want to be multiple year NBA champions, but not shoot at the gym at night. That's really what it is. That's what it comes down to.
I shoot it at the gym at night though, and it gets you nowhere.
You're not shooting.
You shot 3 shots and said, "I'm out. I'm tired of this shit. I want a championship."
It's too long.
Like that's what I'm trying to say. Yo, women want a top tier guy without paying top tier problems. You expect them to pay the bills, take care of you, be charming, be charismatic, have all these things in line, and just fuck you?
But I didn't
Bro, niggas don't make money, go to school, become successful, be the fucking pinnacle to fuck one bitch. This is crazy to me how girls think, oh, be loyal to me. Fuck out of here. I was loyal to my drive. I was loyal to me. I was loyal to making money, becoming successful, being this guy that you would want in the first place. Then you want to sit here and tell me, oh, but no, don't have sex with other girls. That's fucked up. But if we flip the roles, and I wasn't tall, I wasn't good looking, I didn't have all this money together, I wasn't charming, I didn't emotionally stimulate you as you want, you would never give me a fucking chance.
Nope.
Crazy.
Mark, can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
So you guys all
not picking on you, but this is how women think in general, how you think, like, I deserve a top tier guy without dealing with top tier problems.
The one thing though is like from this guy, I never expected him to do anything for me in terms of finance, like at all. And that's like,
but did he have money?
He had money.
So you wanted it for the potential.
Would you have wanted it if he didn't have money?
Come on, man. Stop the cap.
I
Would you
really
have stayed
like
as long
this
if he didn't
guy's
have
soul.
money?
I think it added to it.
Sorry. Would you have stayed with him if he didn't have money?
She was young too.
I don't know. I was young. I was
No,
2
she was
years
young.
young.
So McQueen has some. Go ahead, McQueen. Sorry.
So you guys, can we get the same show of hands for the girls that said that they are the prize in the relationship?
It was all of them.
All of us.
It was all of them except for her. Yeah.
Okay, can I ask you this for you ladies that say that? Do you as a woman have to have money to attract a man?
No.
What's your definition of prize?
No. Just answer the question. Do you need to have money to attract a man?
Well, I'm not.
We cannot be
No,
broke, bitch.
I'm just saying though. You're still a woman.
No, I'm saying in my opinion, I was raised differently. I was raised completely different. So
you're not one of the girls.
No, she disagrees. She's the only one that said that. She's the only.
Sure.
All the other girls for her said that the woman's surprised.
So do you guys need money to attract a man?
Yeah.
No.
No, you do not.
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 I didn't say that.
I think we did. Like, we cannot be the
No, you do
girl.
not.
We
Right
cannot be
now,
the girl.
you expect a multi-millionaire. You don't need to
That's how y'all are fucking lost.
You don't need
You don't
money.
need
You have to
that
carry
bank account.
yourself
You
well.
don't.
You just have to be
That's
attractive and
money
carry
that
yourself
comes
well.
from
Like,
life.
You just said yes or no?
No, I said you don't.
Okay.
She said
Because I feel like you are like you feel like a broke bitch, like you make no money at all. You just have a pretty face that have nothing potential, nothing.
Well, no ambition.
goals,
Men aren't caring about that.
But men will think like you're just a broke bitch. You just
That's not true necessarily.
that's not true.
That's not true.
The guy should always be earning money.
That's not necessarily true.
Ladies, just answer McQueen's question.
Let me finish first.
Go ahead. Ask your question. And let them. Go ahead.
You said no. You said you don't need to have money, and you said a lot of y'all said yes.
No, you don't need money.
You don't need money. Okay.
Who says yes to need money? 1, 2.
Okay.
I'm curious.
So let me finish.
Yeah.
So, do you need a career to attract a man?
Yes.
yeah.
I
No, you do not.
We do.
Okay.
We do not.
No.
No.
We do not.
I don't want to say that I'm right, but I did mention before women lack empathy in the male experience.
Do you need status to attract a man?
You guys got to clear your
Let me
head,
finish.
clear
I'm
your
sorry.
head. Yeah.
Do you need status to attract a man?
What do you mean static?
Clout.
Like, do you have clout? Do you need clout to attract a man?
No. No, I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I feel like they would.
Do you
prefer
need
if
to be
you're
the
not.
most fit girl in the world to attract a man? You don't, right? Guess what? All 4 of those things that I just named, every man needs to have for them to even attract some type of girl.
That's
And
an
you guys are the prize?
That's an exaggeration. No, I disagree.
And if you lack one, the other has to be exceptionally high to
Exactly.
make up for
And
it.
y'all are the fucking prize?
But like,
You see what
You guys are so clueless. You think that girls need money to attract women. That's how I know you fucking lost.
you see what you did there, ladies? That was excellent.
Yeah,
By the way, real quick, girls,
very true.
who told you that you need these things? Who told you that?
This is just something that I've come to
Yeah.
believe myself.
No,
Who told you that?
how'd you find it though?
Wasn't
How'd you find
Who
it?
told you that?
Who told you that?
My thought process is thinking of the type of man I want to attract.
No. But
Sorry.
okay, so you just came up with that in your head. Who told you
Yeah.
that you need money to attract a man? Who told you that?
my parents,
My
they say like you cannot be a girl that like always, you like if you like if I'm
It's
a
fine. You
broke
answered your
bitch-
parents.
Parents.
What about
Yeah.
you? Who told you
Who
that?
told you that?
What? I make my own like.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
But where did that
How
come
did you
from?
come
Where did it
with
come
that
from?
idea
Also, like,
that you needed
my
money?
personal
Well, I didn't
experience.
say that we needed money.
Oh, it's only me.
I didn't
No,
It was,
say
it was
that.
just me and her.
Yeah, you and her.
Yeah,
But you agree with career though, right?
Yeah, I think you have to have ambition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
Who told you that?
Ambition?
I mean,
Like,
if like any other guy, like why would I want a guy that like literally has nothing going on in his life?
Okay.
That's how I
so
say it's the double
she's trying to
standard.
say attraction
Yeah,
symmetrical.
yeah.
All right.
So-
What about you? What made you think? What made you say you need to have money or a career to get a man? Where'd that come from?
I really think like guys do not care about like how or what your career is or how much money you make.
Why'd you say it then?
I said I don't think they care.
No, you agreed about career though.
Career, yes, because well, this is the reason why.
Fuck, nigga.
Well, I don't really actually honestly it's been ingrained in me that you are
No.
supposed to provide some sort of substance to a man. Like towards my dad always says, like if you have nothing to offer, if you're not intelligent, then you're gonna have no substance.
But is that necessarily a career?
I think it isn't a career, but it's a passion. Like you have to be passionate about something. I don't
But
know.
does that mean you have to have a career? You said specifically career, not being passionate or being interested in something.
Would you
I
go,
guess it doesn't necessarily have
would
to be in a
would you
career, but
date
you have to be
a guy that
passionate
works
Hold on,
about
let her
it.
finish.
Yeah.
What?
I don't think it necessarily has to be in terms of a career. And also, to be honest with you, I literally don't think you have to be anything as a woman. Like a guy is just gonna like if
Man,
he
you
likes you,
flip-flop
he
a lot,
likes
man.
you.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
I mean, like I don't know.
This is why women should never be in positions of
what
power.
do you know?
All right, what about
Okay.
you? Oh, you roll your eyes. You don't agree?
So one of power.
I said
No.
women shouldn't be in power because they're indecisive like that. But sorry,
No.
go ahead.
About the career thing, I just think it's an ambition thing. Like how she was saying, like I know you guys don't care. It's just more of a personal preference. Like I want to attract.
But
the
we
type of
asked you,
man.
what does a man? What do you think? Do you think men care about it? That was the specific question, not what you think. It was what the man thinks.
Honestly, it depends because I generally think some do because they talk about like, oh, I'm not just gonna like date a girl who's a bum and like doesn't do anything for herself, doesn't care about herself. So like I take that to a high standard.
When did you hear that?
I don't know, just throughout the years, just social media.
But can
On social media?
Yeah.
but can you admit that men
This is
will
not-
lie to get what they want?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So have you ever thought for a second? All right, I'm hearing these things from random dudes or guys that are trying to sleep with me. I'm hearing TikTok videos, or maybe my parents might have an idea. But what do I think about this? Is this really true? And then here's another part of that question: do you ever ask a man what he really wants from you, ever, in your life?
I've asked the question.
What did he tell you?
The exact answer. It was a long-winded and very emotional conversation, but basically like commitment and honesty. That was the main point of the conversation.
And anywhere there
Was
did he
career.
mention career, money, maybe fitness? None of that, right? So how did you get the idea of you need all these things that McQueen just said?
Well, again, there's a reason why I'm not with that person.
Are you on some dumb shit right
No,
now?
I swear.
Come on, girl.
The
I
whole
swear.
point is that we're saying in a nutshell, it is so simple what men want, but you guys never ask questions
But
what
that's
men really want.
generalized. That's generalized. In my case, like yes,
Has to be.
yeah, correct. For the sake of the show, yes.
It's not
it has to
really
be gen-
generalized. It's scientific. What men and women are attracted to. It's almost hardwired in us.
Well-
I disagree.
What do you disagree with specifically? Go ahead.
Well,
I don't think men are necessarily attracted to someone that has nothing like to put on the table.
Who keeps telling you that?
Excuse me.
What are you, a waitress?
The things that men want, the things that like, because you're right, we don't want a woman that doesn't bring nothing to the table. But what you think what you think that we want from a woman to bring to the table is not what we want.
Then what is it?
We want a girl to bring
Hold on.
peace.
That's the scary part.
Yeah.
It's scary. No. I was gonna say it's scary. You could tell her, but it's scary that you even have to ask that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Notice how at the top, I said this in the
crazy.
first 20 minutes of the show. I said women lack empathy about the male
They do.
experience.
Like even
Men
with her,
have to understand women to attract women, but women do not have to understand men to attract them.
yeah. Like her earlier, like she was immediately like, yeah, they need money. No, we don't care about that shit.
For real, like because I think like
That's in that big brain.
You got something in that pig brain.
what kind of like attraction like you we are talking about? Like if the man like if you only want a pussy, like
That's not what we
of
She said,
course
"I'm
we don't.
pussy."
Of course, like we don't have money. Like we have no career. We just have the big boots, a big booty. That's it. But like if it, but
in her defense though,
but
like
if a man like if
Okay.
you want a man to like really like attracted by your like person, like he gonna respect you, he gonna put you in the same level, you're gonna have your career.
Okay, let me give you an example.
Yeah.
There's been many men that are very successful, very wealthy, very wealthy, very wealthy, and they take a girl out of the strip club. That was her career. Do you think he cared? He goes, "What do you want to do? Do you want to stay home? Do you want to do something else? You could do whatever you want. Just hold on to that thought. Process that. Now reverse it. Does it look like you would ever go for a guy that's a bus boy or whatever the case is, if he was a millionaire or a bus boy? Okay, two different guys. Now that same guy looks amazing. He's fit. Okay, which one would you go for? Same, everything's the same minus his income. Who would you go for? Because this goes to what his points were. If they don't hit on certain points, one has to come up to compensate for the other, where a girl does not. That's the point. A girl could be literally broke. She could be missing a tooth. She could be doing whatever it is. There's no expectations. The guy just vibes with her, likes her, wants her pussy. You don't need a career. You want a career? That's your choice. You have passion? That's fine. That's awesome. But to think that you would ever go for a guy in the same sentence, that guy, oh, wait, he's a busboy. You didn't go for him. Now he's super successful. Now you'll go for him? Yes. And don't tell me no, because you're full of shit.
Course.
You're full of, so these are the differences. The girl works in a fucking strip club or is a busser. Then she has a career. I'm going to guarantee he didn't give a fuck what she was doing. Did not care. I guarantee he didn't even ask. The guys that ask is now a new culture of pussies. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you wanted to cook, clean, do all this stuff and have a career? Come on, brother. Get a grip.
come on, brother.
Do you want me to do here? Let me paint you a pair of brass balls, put your signature on it. Here's a fucking medal. I just took him from the guy that I'm gonna go fuck now. Come on, please. And that you know that you guys are just not thinking the thought through. You guys are literally listening to what they're saying, and then you're backpedaling. Think before you answer. Take yourself out of the equation, and then also put yourself in the shoes of the question before you answer.
This years of experience. Experience talking.
Yeah, really experienced.
Fucking shit sucks, man. Learn fast.
No.
Take it.
What you were gonna say? Something? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's also about like intentions. When she goes on a date to use the guy to cover up her needs, like if she doesn't have a career, doesn't have money, like to be her provider, like a sugar daddy, or just from abundance, because like she doesn't need to close her needs emotional or like any, but like because she likes him and she feels him, he likes his soul and mind and like chemistry. So I think the woman should have her money. Like if she's totally broke and she's desperately searching for someone to
What the fuck?
So you understand what I'm saying?
Damn, this nigga really talking about shit.
I think you're missing the point. All he's simply asking is that do you think men care about a woman's money and career?
at some point.
You think at some point?
Yes. If she's like no one, nothing, like how she can interest him, she must have something to like.
Okay, let me be
have
very.
passion.
Let me just be blunt with all of you guys. Men don't give a fuck about your career or your money. Okay, if you're passionate about something, cool. But men in general are never gonna say, "Let me see your your W-2s. Let me see your taxes. Let me see how much you make."
Just do something.
And I'm good. There's a biological reason for this. Remember how I told you attraction is biological. It's not what you think it is. It's not. It's women look for security. Men look for beauty. Very simple. Since the beginning of time.
Men want a girl that has we can replicate with. Women want a guy that they can get protection from. That's just how it is. Reproductive value, protection value,
legacy.
Yeah, why do you think men are attracted to girls that are young, hot? They get fertile signs, long hair, etc. They look for someone who's going to be able to have a healthy child. Women, on the other hand, look for a guy that's tall, has money, strong, confident, ambitious. That's survival value. You women,
dumb,
what?
Even though the pretty girl is dumb. Like,
hold on. See, this is the problem. You think a career and money means a girl is smart. There's a lot of women that have career and money and are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of women, and there's a lot of women that don't have a career and money and are very intelligent and inquisitive. Just because a woman doesn't have a career or money does not mean that she's dumb. So
I agree.
It could be either way. So what I'm saying is that men and women are very different. We don't look for the same things. No guy's gonna go to a girl and be like, "Oh, I need you to protect me and provide for me." No girl's gonna want to do that for a man. Would any of you want to be with a man that you can't protect you?
Fuck no. Sorry.
So why the fuck? Or any of you guys want to? Are any of you guys gonna pay the bills for a man? Realistically speaking,
some men do ask in US.
Yeah, but are you gonna be with that man?
No.
So okay, if you're not gonna pay the bills for a man, why the fuck should I care about how much money you can make?
Ooh, it's pragmatic.
Answer me that.
Ooh.
Like, if you're not gonna pay the bills anyway, and you're not gonna take care of me, why the fuck should I care how much money you make?
Please tell me.
Well, I can pay for myself so that you won't pay for me.
But I'm saying though, why should I care about how much money you make if you're not gonna pay my bills?
He's saying what he's going to care about. You're going to care about that. But a man is not going to care about that because it's already set in stone in the culture and the biologically that he's going to be the one by default in the relationship paying the bills.
But
so why would you have to worry if he's going to be doing it?
If we have kids in the future, like if I make more money, like which means that your pressure will be less.
You won't make.
But are you gonna actually be with a guy that you make more money?
You just said you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You just chose the guy that's not a busser. You just chose the financially stable guy.
Got him.
But you answered it yourself, and then you just you keep going in circles.
Here's the thing: some of y'all are college educated, and actually, UM right here, WVU, like you guys are college educated. But this is what I mean when I say women lack critical thinking skills. The reason why we don't care how much money you make is because it doesn't benefit us. What if I went on a date with you and I told you I had an extensive Louis bag collection? What would you say?
Fuck do I give a shit?
I would say I'm really into fashion. That's interesting.
Okay.
You'd be like this nigga.
And then I went on to tell you about my Jordan collection and how much I drip, and I showed you my little collection. What'd you think?
I would think it's a turnoff because
why?
I think that people who actually really have it, they don't really speak upon it. It's just kind of a universal.
It's not going to add any value to you.
Yeah.
Does it benefit you in any way for me to be dripped out and dressed well and be fashionably sound?
Kind of. Only for image purposes.
But does it benefit you as a woman being my girl?
Is it going to make
so
you
why
prettier?
the hell should I benefit? Why the hell should I care about you making money if it's not going to benefit me?
I agree. I honestly know for a fact that men do not care about how much money a girl makes, and if
why should I care about your career either then?
You wouldn't. You really wouldn't.
So you see now?
Yeah.
Now you agree. Before you didn't.
I want to hear your thoughts though on this answer. Like
what?
That you guys would care or men would care because of the like impact or influence it would have on your future kids. Like the example that you would set for your kids.
No, it's not about that. See, he's not saying that. He's not saying for you not to have a career. You guys keep on taking two components away and combining it. One has nothing to do with the other. If you want a career, totally your prerogative. If you have a passion, totally your prerogative. To base a decision as to why he's going to date a chick is not going to be on that at all. Because you keep thinking like a woman and you're not being empathetic to how things are spun and how things are viewed and how things and the challenges that they see. So when you say you're the prize, in comparison to what they have to do to win over a girl, is not like we're in the Stone Ages where you just create a fucking stone or you start a fire and go like it's just fucking not. And let's just be fucking real. You're not gonna go for the fucking busboy. You're gonna go for the fucking financially stable guy. There is where your legacy is. That is what's gonna teach your child to be successful, to be strong, to be a man or be a woman or a girl that goes for another one like him. It's called I want to teach the same shit. That's what you're going to worry about. When you have a kid, you're going to understand that. You're going to say, I want a good father, like the question that was on there. 2 times a week, but very successful, very supportive, is going to show his influence for the rest of the life, for the next generation and the next generation. You guys have to stop thinking like this current culture. It fucking sucks.
Right.
It's completely stupid. You're getting dumber by the fucking day.
She's not wrong.
I mean, does that kind of answer your question? I mean, I think the issue is that women think attraction. The simplest way for me to put it is women think attraction is symmetrical. It's not. We're not attracted to the same things that you guys are. But a lot of women are ego invested. They go to school, they get a career, they make money, and they say, well, men should be attracted to this because I'm attracted to it. Because you've invested in it, right? You spend $40K a year to go to UM, right? It's a private school. How much is it nowadays? 50, 60?
More.
Last bill I saw was like 68.
Damn, I'm old. When I was looking at it, it was like 40K back in 09.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, if you spend that kind of money and time, of course, you're going to expect the opposite gender to buy into your ego investment. But the reality is that if you went to fucking DeVry, a guy wouldn't care, bro.
Yeah.
Ladies, I just implore you, whenever you hear information, think on it, sit on it, process it, and say, does this make sense? Test it, ask questions, and I guarantee you, we get a better answer than
I think feminism has lied to women in general, which some of you guys that like
for
went
sure
to college,
has.
it's lied to y'all.
It's fucked up women.
Yeah.